90% of electric vehicle owners say they will never buy gasoline or diesel again. Support Electric Vehicle News Bitesize podcast on Patreon and receive exclusive merchandise. 9 in 10 electric vehicle owners are so impressed with the range improvement that they will no longer use petrol or diesel. The vast majority of drivers who buy an electric car will never go back to owning a petrol or diesel model, a new poll shows. ZapMap research shows that 91% of car owners are very satisfied with their zero-emission vehicles, and only 1% want to go back to fossil fuels. Improved range and better charging infrastructure have a huge impact on consumers when choosing an electric vehicle over traditional fuel vehicles. The government has said it intends to ban the sale of all petrol and diesel cars by 2030. The study, one of the largest surveys of electric vehicle owners to date, shows that once drivers switch to electric vehicles, they don't want to look back. 90% of drivers are keeping their electric vehicles. More than 48% of respondents said their current vehicle was their first electric vehicle, with 28% buying in 2020. The poll asked 3,306 electric vehicle drivers how they would rate battery electric vehicle or gasoline hybrid electric vehicle ownership, out of 100. The average for both categories was 91, while the average for petrol and diesel owners was 74. The study also highlighted increased confidence in long-distance travel. The majority of respondents, 53%, said they drove more than 200 miles in an electric vehicle on a single trip. 90% don't want to go back to poisonous petrol and diesel. Nearly a quarter of respondents, 24%, said they had driven more than 300 miles on a trip. ZapMap, the company which conducted the survey, provides an app which electric vehicle drivers can use to locate electric vehicle charger locations. If you're driving in an unfamiliar area, or perhaps a new charge point has been installed that you don't know how to get to, you can use the navigation button in ZapMap to get directions to a charge point quickly and easily. There's no need to copy the address or even to open another app. You can use ZapMap's navigation button to punch out to a mapping service of your choice. To navigate to a charger, simply open the charge point in ZapMap and click into the orange arrow symbol in the corner of the photo. This will bring up whichever mapping apps you have installed on your device, such as Google or Apple Maps. Choose your mapping app and it will show directions from your location to the charge point you've selected. If you find yourself regularly using the same filters on ZapMap, you might want to save your choices as a unique filter. You can name your filter for easy reference and you won't need to make the selection each time. To save your own filter in the app, open ZapMap and click on the filter icon. Select whichever filters you prefer. You could choose car parks, location type, with 24 hours access, for instance, and make sure to click Save at the top of your screen. After naming your filter, ZapMap will in this example only display chargers at car parks that have 24-hour access. If you're already familiar with ZapMap's route planner, you may not be aware that you can open the list view when planning a route. This view shows you all of your plan details, including the distance, estimated energy usage, driving time, average speed and number of charge stops. From here, you can also click into any of the charge points you've added for specific information. To find the list view in the route planner, open up Routes, select a previous route you've created and then click on the list icon at top of your screen. Checking into a charge point is useful to other ZapMap users because it allows them to see whether or not a charging device, or connector, is functioning properly. You may have noticed that, upon opening a charge point on ZapMap, an orange check-in button displays at the bottom of your screen. This is where you can report a successful charge or indeed an issue with a device. Here you can also add a comment or a photo, report the BAIST, or edit the information about the charge point for review by ZapMap's data team. 2021 saw ZapPay, the simple way to pay for electric vehicle charging across networks from within the ZapMap app, gain significant momentum. As a single app payment system that uses a credit or debit card to pay for charging, ZapPay avoids the hassle of using multiple apps across different networks. That means you can search, plan and pay for charging all from within the ZapMap app. You'll also be able to view your charging history, receive live status updates while away from your vehicle, and download receipts. Please listen to our podcast, Electric Vehicle News Bitesize, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Breaker, Castbox, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, Ghana, Samsung Podcasts, YouTube, or click www.anchor.fm/DanielFearns. For more articles, search Shell transforms petrol station into electric vehicle charging center. Photo by Kindle Media on Pexels.com.